That's why I wanted that thing out of the route. That's why I was mad when I wasn't able to get it out of the run. Yeah, okay, so let's don't use the word useful and let's just use the word electronic. Like for a lot of time I used to make robots, quote unquote. They weren't actually robots, they were just like pieces of junk tied together so I could use them as toys. Like toy robots made out of like metal rough pieces and like plastic junk. I still have them. One day I could show them on the stream. But none of them work, quote unquote. They don't have any kind of system or anything. Because a lot of the ideas also are like impossible to build. Like I always like this concept of the hovering robot that doesn't have legs, only has like kind of like a head, and from the head you get like the arms and then the whatever weapons it has on the hands, kind of like Geodude. It's kind of the same concept. So that's like an archetype of robot for me that I always like. I made a lot of those, and of course you cannot make something that hovers in real life. I mean, not without wasting like a lot of money and so a lot of those archetypes, you know, were fantastic, and they don't really work. Not yet anyways, yeah. I mean, the stories I made with those robots were based on the future, so yeah, maybe then. I also had a lot of archetypes of like robots with swords. There was like the knight archetype, which also doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like if you have the technology to make robots, you should just make guns, right? But it is not the fantasy of a little girl if it doesn't have swords. I mean, to be fair, some of those are like supersonic swords, laser swords, saw swords, things like that. There's a lot of variety into it. What if the robots are immune to gun? Exactly. Like most things on like anime and video games. Like the guns don't do a whole lot of damage on fantasy. Yeah, that said, I do have a couple of ones that have guns, like interesting guns. There's the one that has a quantum gun. That is very interesting. S. S. All right. Guess I gotta review that shit. Hard is, it's such a weird difficulty. Fucking hell. Back. Oh, the lag from this corner. Holy shit. I guess that was too close to the camera, maybe. Good, very good. Okay, this is a good one. Which apparently that one can sometimes be a double S on hard for some weird reason that I don't understand. On hard, at least. On normal, I feel like they're really consistent. Hard on ultimate. Ultimate, I'm just not familiar enough yet. At least for speedrun. And hard seems to be a little bit bullshit. I feel like later, on like mid and late game, it's gonna get more consistent. I'll tell you what. Fuck it. You win, video game. My first comeback run, like I don't want to be wasting time resetting for bullshit. Cheating. Yeah, I cannot cheat on the next one though. Just to make my life a little bit easier. It's better when you don't grab the ledge. But still. Ooh. Now, if this is a double S, I'm gonna start feeling really bad. Okay. Because that I cannot take. Not useful. It's actually fairly good for Hando. But I have no use for it here. Maybe as a safe thread if you want. Like on some fight. You getting ads? How about Adblocker? Are you still getting ads? Well, even with Adblock, yeah, I get ads at the beginning of streams sometimes. But I don't think I've seen one in the middle in a lot. Couldn't see that one. Yeah, I see. Yeah, like pages always find ways to bypass, and that's when Adblocker also needs to find a way to bypass that, and so on. The evolution of internet. AT, kick, AT. Pretty good. Hopefully a double S. It was kind of slow, so okay. All right. That plus 13 might just be the ledge, by the way. Okay, so extra fire shot is Duve. Although Duve is a commit strat. I'm not entirely sure then. Okay, I don't know if I want to go for it. The 10A music. This is one of the best tracks in the game, I think. a little bit appreciate an important fact that they gave the way dinosaur thing. Incredible abs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the whole concept of this area too. The only bad part about this area that should not be a thing is the stupid bridge. Like, holy shit, dude. Why do you have to be like that with your players? But everything else is pretty... It's pretty solid. It's really well paced, yeah. And then area 3, if you're a grinder, hello, snapback. The game drags a little bit. God. And if you're not a grinder, it can also drag. I think the pace of area 3 is a little bit slow. The one on area 4 is better. That is a really bad position, friend. I need to lure it. Okay. Area 4 and 5 atmosphere is pretty good. Area 3, not the best. Yeah. Area 6 also has a very good pace. Seven, I like it in concept, but it's kind of boring too. But the concept and atmosphere is kind of cool. Eight is fine until the gauntlet, I think. I like the gauntlet as a concept, but it does drag some bit. And then 9 is fine, but I would love it a lot more if you could skip cutscenes. And I'm not talking just from a speedrunner perspective, I'm talking from a like gamer perspective that plays the game a lot of times casually. And sometimes you just want to keep going when you already know the story. Yeah, which is kind of what happened to Nono, isn't it? Gamer Pandora. Whoa. Okay. Apparently had some big time losses on area 2. Probably just got caught by everything. Don't get too excited. In this game, every time save and every time loss looks like this. You're either like on like every fucking area, you're usually -30 or +30. or if you get some weird items, minus 2 minutes or plus 2 minutes if the game decides to fuck with you. That was close. I get exactly as excited as I want. Okay. Well, it's not on the rules, the amount of excitement you can get. I get slightly less excited than I want. But for your heart. Yeah, I think that's better, because then you get the unexpected, you know? If you expect things to go wrong or not great, then when they're wrong or not great, it's like, oh yeah, I was expecting that. But then if they go great, it's like, holy shit. That's what I call an active pessimist against a passive pessimist. Why those words? I don't really know. No, I actually know, and it's actually, that concept I use it for something else. I use it for, like, a passive pessimist is someone that expects everything to go wrong, but doesn't do anything about it. Because it sort of knows, quote unquote, that everything's gonna, or it convinced themselves everything will go wrong. Whereas an active pessimist, which is me, for example, is, I know things will go wrong, so I'll do something about it. So it actually won't be that bad. Thanks to me. But you have to, like, fight for it. You gotta do stuff. Now the bad part is sometimes you end up doing things that you didn't really need to. Because things go well. That's the bad part. Standards, height, and expectations low, yeah. I don't even know if that saves time, by the way. The standing jump. Like, you're closer, but it's hard to tell. Because we need to analyze it on console, and that's hard. You actually don't need to match that fast here. Because on every fucking text bubble, on area 3, or almost all of them, there's a couple exceptions, but most of them, you still need to wait for fucking Kevin's animations for the next text. See, and here Johnny's animation too. AT times 2. Men in Black 1. No. It's close. Nice. That's for Sabarai. For a possible extra double S plus a way faster Sabarai. Okay, 45 jump. I want to get another 45 jump incoming into a TAS jump if we can. Oh, not quite. That's close. Hard is the difficulty where it saves the most time. It saves some time on normal. I think it saves no time on ultimate, because on ultimate boxes die on one shot. Because developers are little trolls. So that way you might destroy some useful boxes on accident. You know, to make the game harder, I guess. Weird way to define difficulty, but sure. So on ultimate, it's fine to just destroy the box. It's just one shot. Game devs are the worst. Who needs them? Hey, I'm a game dev. Sort of. I was just dreaming games into existence. Nothing can be better than the game of your mind, yeah. So I'm actually farther into this cutscene because I did a standing jump out of camera. You have a couple frames to do that. One of those things that we don't actually know if it saves time, but it kind of looks like it. I forgive you because you're also a speedrunner. Oh. Speedruns and devs are mortal enemies. Yeah, I'm my worst enemy then, I guess. I don't forgive you. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I am just my worst enemy. Oh yeah, the trigger's there. Almost forgot. That is to the side, not vertical. So this one. You can match the hell out of this one. Because there's, well, except that last one. But there's no Kevin animations. At least. How about we do some nail mashing on the next one? So you can see all my strats for matching. Even though it's not really necessary on the next one. Nail matching is what I wanted to do if I was eventually going to run Skates of Arcadia. Nice camera, I love it. Alright, time for nail matching. There you go. Rack. Imagine that for 12 hours. Oh boy. Okay, get ready. This is a reset point. Men in Black 2. Pretty hard fight. AT kick AT. We're jumping every attack because I don't want to risk it. That's good. That could be dangerous. Okay. Alright, we gotta run into area 4 most likely. It's funny because the 12 hours is just Skates of Arcadia any percent. The handle is like 20 something, like 21 or 22, I don't remember. Or was it less last time? Maybe it's way less now. I don't remember. Fucking explosive Roombas. That job at the end is very important, otherwise the camera gets fucked up. It is not a nice length. No, but I said this before. I would be semi alright with it if it had like a 10-minute cutscene in the middle. Well, not in the middle, like in like 4 10-minute cutscenes where you actually don't have to press anything. Sure. Bring it. But no, the longest one is like 3 minutes. Actually, the longest one is less than that. It's like 2 minutes. And then there's like a couple fights that have like long cutscenes because those are turns. But it's still nothing goes over 2.5 to 3 minutes. Like you gotta do the waiver strat when you go to the bathroom with your waiver and match from the bathroom. And hopefully you also have like air plugs from the distance, so you actually know where you are in which part of the cutscene. Also, you need to eat during the run. I don't know how to do that. Like, there's people, I've seen Skate Super Kitty runners, for example. Like, people bring them food. Like, I don't know, I don't feel like the right to tell anyone in my family, like, can you, like, give me food while I do a 12-hour speed run? Like, I don't know, dude. Maybe a partner. That likes video games or something like that. I would never eat during a run. Be too afraid of having to poo. Oof. Yeah, 12 hours. I get fear of this shit because I have to pee. And it's probably gonna be a problem on this run. So as soon as I finish area 5, like, as soon as I start the conversation with the navigator, I'm gonna be like, stand up on the frame of my door, just waiting for the last input, just to run, fucking speed run the bathroom. Memory card. You got the memory card. That memory card has the president's memories inside of it. So you know what to do. We destroy it. Here you can also super match. And that's what we're gonna do. So that way I feel like I'm doing some speed tech on this game. You know, most of the time I'm not doing a whole lot. So I need that feeling. I need that feeling that I'm going fast. The first alien gets ignored. You don't really need to talk to it. That one right there. Because of the president alien. Yeah, that could also be very useful. No. I give you that. Age of Calamity Hyundai. Sure was pretty convenient because the game loading times are so long. I see. Yeah, like, to be fair, you can always, like you mentioned a couple streams ago, you can always, like, make breaks. You know, like, fuck the game, I'm just gonna take a break and keep the timer going. It's just that there might be a runner later that won't do it, and my video record with a worse run just because it didn't pee. And that can totally be a thing on Skies, because Sky has a lot of runners. Like, it's crazy. You know, because I always talk about Skies because I find it incredible. It's a very good community. I love the Skies runners. And I always find incredible that it's such a long run, and yet it has so many runners. Yeah, and also, it's like fucking RNG fest. Like, it's not even close. It's so... The RNG is so fucking disgusting. And it goes like that until the very end. You can easily lose minutes on the last fights. You can have the time, the pace of your life, and then the game decides, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give you a 1 minute animation each turn on the last boss. And in the previous to last boss. And the previous to last boss, because there's a boss rush, as usual. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're actually going forward for a sour spot, because otherwise it's a chunk. And it was risky, but it was worth it. Okay, take fall, sucks. No double S. Nothing you can do about it. Same strat for this guy. He has slightly more HP, but you also do slightly more damage. You can just repeat the same strat. Keep doing that. That's my cell phone. I don't know if you can hear it. They always just call in the worst moments. Okay, we learned low kick. That's bad, but whatever. At least this is a double S. I don't know who this is. Okay, power booster. Just because of that, I'm gonna be okay with the game giving me low kick. I need to remember it though. I have one light charger S. I should get an M somewhere. No, I have one S, one M, I think. I guess that's not that bad. Hello. No, fuck you. Just a robot. Fucking robot calls twice. It might be your Uncle Sebastian. Yeah, it's true. You might have an accident. Try to never answer a robocall. That's how they verify the number. Yeah, it's just that I didn't see the first number, and you know what it really sucks is that I actually need, like, I sort of need to answer calls from numbers I don't know, because from like now until June, any day at any hour I don't even know, I'm gonna receive a call from the hospital telling me when my next appointment on the public system is gonna be, on the endocrinologist. And there's nothing I can do about it because these suckers do not know how email works. And it's like, sure. They also have like several numbers, so I can't really save one number and know that it's gonna be that. Yeah, I hate it, but what I'm supposed to do? It's either that or paying for my health, and I don't really have the means. I mean, technically I do have with my parents, but I don't want to, you know, because I can't get it for free. Or not for free, my taxes, you know. It's my right. I want to get it. And like, holy shit, the like private health in Chile is stupid, like stupid expensive. It's not even funny. Maybe it wasn't the best room to use it. A lot of lag here. Maybe because I'm too close to the camera. The same thing happened with the door. Yeah, I don't want to die on Molifying. The very first run I ever did of this game, die on Molifying on normal. So one of those fights, it can get out of control if you mess a little bit of the movement. And it kind of got out of, okay, almost out of hand. Okay, that's low. I did not remember. That was the snapback. The worst thing is those are right kicks. You troll me, you little sucker. You troll me so bad. This is what I'm talking about. We're gonna, okay. Sour spot. Risky, but worth it. Oh, it's an S. That would be so nice if you could actually get an item here. You can't. Analog stick detected? Yeah. There's nothing I can do about my snapback. on this controller. Or maybe there is something I can do, I don't know, but... Remember, I'm not great with electronics. But you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's time for... Come on, lag. It's that time of the year. You see, in the first room there is a lot of lag, but on the later rooms like this and the other one, there's still lag, but it's less lag than on Pro 64 at least. Like this room, for example, doesn't have lag. By the way, if you get an extra fight with a robot, the run is kinda over. Because those cannot be erased. Because, like, if you get any other extra fight, you can technically use one of your ring erasers and, like, adjust your route at the end, and it's kinda fine. Because at least your level up, you know, it's on point. Like, it's how it should be on the route. A robot, on the other hand, since you need to finish that fight, you're gonna level up more. And then the entire route sucks. And every single one of your strats doesn't make sense. And probably doesn't work. I've seen at least 5 different electronics, look at that. Camera change. I'm kind of alright with it. Just need to learn to play with it. Okay, super mode fine. Another reset point. Not counting, whatever, that sucks, but whatever. Lucky on machine gun. Should die here. Ah, okay. One away. That's fine. That was pretty good. actually have an emote of that. But I think it's on the beat. Like, I'm probably the only one that can use it. It's because I don't have more slots. Because back then I made a super modifying on pixel art. Can't find it. 80 back kick times 2. Okay, so since I got low kick, I can start going for riskier dodge strats on these guys. This. There goes my double S. I guess I should do 2 power bars and just give a little less because it's not gonna happen. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Bad item though. Throw reminds me of FF6. Nice. Yeah, like there was those. Were those robots or like just mechanical like exoskeletons, sort of like vehicles? I don't actually know because I haven't played FF6. I only seen like some gameplay of it. Mechs? Okay. Driven by humans, I see. Same strat here. Medium black 6. I would actually love to learn high kick if I can on area 5. Because that's gonna fix my menu. It's a little secret you can do. Please no, game. Please no. Thanks. Yeah, you get a back suplex here. On hard, could be the end. Thanks. That's gonna make up for the take fall. 1 in 256 chance. Means it's possible. No. 20. 20 and 16. Okay, we got like the extremes. The maximum you can get and the minimum you can get. So we are on average. That's fine. Okay. Oh, I see it. I see it. Is it you though? Yeah, it was you. There's this disjointed door right here. Look at it. Slightly disjointed. Like a little bit to the side. This area confused you more than the elevator? It's very confusing. Like, the elevators aren't necessarily that confusing. They just drag a lot. Because you only need to get confused like 1 or 2 times for it to take forever. Whereas here you have more movement, but it's also more confusing. Because also the game doesn't tell you that, you know, you're changing the conveyor belts with that button, for example. No, the game doesn't care about you. You need to, like, just be able to tell that somehow. Try and error, I guess. I don't know. That was awesome. Couldn't get a running jump on the last one, but still. Everything looks the same. Yeah, that also. Okay, we're almost out. We're losing some big time. That's because of some bullshit on Men in Blacks. Also got 2 extra items, which technically, like, you have 2 identical runs. If one of them gets 2 extra items, you're gonna save time later, but you're actually losing time on this split because you need to take the items from the floor, and that is some time. That can be like, it's like 3 or 4 seconds for pickup. Just saying. It's a funny balance. Oh, I also grab a couple extras like this. Oh, the multi fight was really bad. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. And I could have splits for every fight, but I don't feel like this game is just, there's so much RNG and such. I wouldn't actually like having too many splits, because the sum of this is gonna look so unreal from an RTA perspective that I don't even care. I'm fine having them on areas. Plus I need to care less. That was most Skates of Arcadia runners do. Splits on every fight. It's like 1,000,000 splits. Okay, got the initiative. A little bit low on the power bar. It's scary. That's very good damage. Okay. Might turn off my AC here. Okay. I got the DD already. Yeah, I don't need another one. It's getting colder. Like, not necessarily colder outside, but colder with the AC. Also, Area 5, I can't really read you a whole lot. It's kind of like Lindsay on this run. Lots of important shit going on. .5, back kick twice, stomp. Don't need that. Okay, Savarai. I need offense enhancer, back kick twice, 2 power bars, half stomp. Okay. So we use the extra. Yeah, I have 4, so that makes sense. A little bit unlucky. Maybe? Nice. That's pretty good. What is that? Is that an ice shot? It is. Awesome. We're gonna get a double lesson on Taurus. Okay, now's AT running. Back kick twice. Hello Freya, how's it going? Go! Do you eat? Do you eat your chicken bravery? Nice. We're baiting the first attack. Thank you for not noticing me from that angle. Holy shit. Okay. Super useful for Hando, not useful here. Want to split every text box with an auto splitter? Yeah, those are the future strats. For a super realistic best human time. Okay, time for Sarges, also known as the Frog, also known as Samus. We get DD, AT, back kick, super bars. Yes, jump. Jump back. Burn your power bars. I should have got a little bit more. We can. Ooh. Okay, that if it is a high kick, kind of alright. Now we can. Yeah. That might be good actually. No. If I do anything on the floor, it's a counter. But yeah. I fluked the double S, but whatever. We got high kick, which is actually good with the menu I have right now. Alright, Mepsuda. Running headlock. With 1.2 power bars. Then 1.5, 18 to back kick. Bad. Not the end though. There you go. Okay. It did troll me. I was semi-expecting that. Though I didn't act accordingly. Okay, it's still not great. Like, I need to scroll down, but that's... I like that more because I don't have snap back up. I only have it down. Okay, so Due, we're gonna go for the... Are we gonna commit to the strat? Guess I will. I think it's this one. Yeah. Look, yeah, that's her just scratching her neck. Commit. I mean, it's faster. You get it. It's good. Running headlock, stomp twice, FC into stomp. was close. Hang up. Another power booster. Yeah, Men in Black 7, I guess. It's either that or Men in Black 8. I think I like Men in Black 7. Okay, ankle ropes. Offensive cancer. Bar bars. This is a tricky one. It can be very scripted if I do everything correctly, but that is hard. It also has a power booster. Like it's constantly retreating, and yet it builds up power. We're just gonna bait this. Oh, that's bad. So I didn't do it correctly. So I'm actually gonna build up more. Maybe 2.5. It's still not grab. Next one is gonna be a grab. Okay, we're just gonna go full kicks. A really bad fight. Watch you turn around always. But yeah, that's supposed to be a double S. We did AT. I also didn't level up AT, which is kind of bad. You can spec every fight on Area 5. Every fight on Area 5 to be good. Something's gonna go wrong. Unless you're me on 2018, and then everything can go good on any percent normal. Yeah, Fitch Guy was amazing. And to be fair, that's one of the fights that eats the most time, so that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, this game is scary as fuck, like, because it is this weird thing where there's so much tension because there's not a whole lot of speed tech during the game, but then there's these like massive time saves and massive time losses you can get on specific spots. So it scares me. Like I'm being very honest with that. It is a speedrun that does scares me a little bit. Because you get all the build up with the tension on these like relaxing parts, just running around, barely pressing anything, accumulating tension in your hands until the big moments. And it really just not a whole lot happens between those big moments, apart from just this. Just me holding a direction, pressing A from time to time. But then there's these fights. The elemental monsters. Here we go. Polaris. Alright, Shad. Goodbye, Shad. We kick FSP. A goal. Next. Rapid fire runs are actually easier mentally, yeah. Yeah, the tension keeps building. Yeah, I super agree with that. Okay, fence cancer for power bars. Three back kicks, stomp. The invisible enemy. It's there, somewhere, waiting for me to do one bad step, and then it does an extra attack. But if your movement is good, you don't get any extra attacks. Wasn't the case. But I got the guard. Now, is this gonna work? I don't like this position. Okay. Now, the good thing is you get only steps from these bosses, but that wasn't a back kick, which is very bad. That's a good one. That means I won't be able to do a stomp at the end. So no double S. I'm just gonna go safe for an extra kick. There you go. Yeah, otherwise you can finish with a stomp. Get a double S for an item. Like an item that is not necessarily a recovery item like this one. Yeah, we can hope for a ring eraser or something. Now we're going Rigil. Basically the same strat. But the fight is different, the way we do it. It can be dangerous. Okay. Wait. Dummy. Time waste. very good. One. Three, give me a good spot for stun. Let's go. Okay, and as you can see, I got injured leg. That's because of the... Okay, bad I jumped. Because of the ATI miss, most likely. So I think Men in Black 7, I should definitely go for leg dead at the end, so I get more body. Hell, maybe even Alcaliburs, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, IS twice, back kick, ISP, stomp. Gotta run, chat. So remember to split. As soon as I see the last dialogue here, I run to the bathroom. There you go. That was alright. Now what are we doing, boy? What are we doing, Johnny? Yeah, that's a good goal indeed. Yeah, Yeah, like there was only one bad fight on that area fight. Alcalarops. Everything else was pretty good. Back kick 4, stomp 2. That is a right kick. We're doing an extra one. But I level up right leg. Okay, that's not bad at all. It's actually good. Okay. That's because of how many extra right I've done. Like, I've done so many. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. Otherwise, it's a like all the others are waste. But if I actually level up once, it helps with my offense cap. That's gonna make up for the offense I'm lacking on body. Hopefully. When I work on food, I would tease my sous chef, pronouncing Johnny like that, like Johnny. What is a sous chef? That sounds like a chef that bends. Is that what it is, or not? Sus in Hebrew means horse. Centaur chef. Nice. Sus chef is like right below the chef. I see. Like soup chef. Soup chef. Like the soup boss. And then below them is the cooks. Like the band? No, wait, I think that's with K. Dude, that's Centaur Chef. Like, if I, you know, when I do a fantasy video game, I'm gonna have a character that is gonna be a Centaur Chef. Second S in Sus is pronounced. It's like sous chef. Because French. Because French. We don't have those random pronunciation anymore. Got rid of those. I might take those back for a couple streams. It's just that the joke was getting a little bit old, you know. At least for me. I need to make them like seasonal, you know? Ooh, almost. That is way easier on normal because those die on 2 shots. So it definitely takes more time on hard, but a fucking far shot SP is just so strong. That's still worth it. Even on ultimate, when they take 4 shots, still worth it. I am not taking this damage. Johnny was like frozen on his animation, like a tiny bit there, I think. Very few people will understand the pun, but I will chuckle. I was trying to get... Yeah, I know. That's why I also got rid of it, because it needs to happen naturally. like my impressions of hybrids. Oh, that's bad. I got too cocky. I might need to do the mistred. That is so bad. That is so bad, and I hate myself. I'm so disappointed of myself. It's whole right. Just keep that horse. Simple as that. Yeah. Almost forgot. I wonder what is it that I want to heal on a bigger room, so I'm farther away from the camera. It's elevator time, by the way. Like maybe here? I guess here is fine. Yeah. There's a cat in the other room. Eating. Hopefully it does. It does sound a little bit like this. Like I can kind of recognize the eating of different cats in my house. Rhea sometimes have her particular style where she wants to like take the food from the plate and like move it, throw it outside of the plate like this, and then eat it on the floor, and that has a particular sound. I wanted the cheese. Come on, shoot. Oh, these cameras, dude. Why would you do that with the camera? You do that? You could do the same with dogs when I live with a bunch. Nice. Yeah, they do have their different styles. I also have my own style for eating. I like to eat things from the borders into the center. And like everyone, like in my life, a lot of people have made fun of me because of that. I do it once because I enjoy like the shape the food takes. It's like pleasing, and also because it lasts more. Because you're like concentrated in making something instead of just eating. So you usually take more time. So at some point it was kind of a technique I use for the food to last more. Because when food lasts more, you usually eat less. And when I was like very, very young, I had some big overweight trouble. Like it got to like an unhealthy point. So I needed to learn to eat less, and that was really hard for me. But one way I found was like, you know, eating slower. Because you usually eat less when you eat slower. But that was too boring. To just eat slower, that's boring. So okay, let's make it more fun. So I just do shapes with it. And then I started just liking how it looks. Percaroli 80. 80 for power bars. Power bar into back kicks. Okay. So if I get 3 back kicks successfully, I can do stomps. Great start, isn't it? Might be a big time loss. Okay, 3. This might not kill. If this doesn't kill, okay. Thanks, video game. I do sections. Yeah, people get pretty weird with food. That's like one of the stories of my life. Like, one is gender, for sure. You know, like being assigned as a guy when I was younger and liking skirts, but not just in a sexual way, because, you know, like every fucking kid likes, well, not everyone, but a lot of kids back then like skirts, but in a very sexual way. You know, no, I was like, I want to use them. Those are for me. So that was like, you know, bully because of that. And the other bully thing for me, that even till today, it's the food. Like, you don't like palta? I'm gonna kill you. Like, it's fucking illegal to don't like palta in Chile. It's crazy. People get so personal with it. It's like an insult. Even though if I don't like it, there's more for them. It's not gonna, like, I'm gonna tell them, I don't like palta, don't buy it. No, you can still buy it. You can still prepare it. I just won't help. Because I don't like the smell of it. And I'm not gonna eat it, so. Pile different things on top of each other, I see. Oh, that's what you mean by sections. Yeah, yeah. This part is very scary, always. Alright, so Men in Black 7. We're doing a power booster strat. I'm gonna semi-improvise that. And if it goes too bad, then we're gonna take a second look into it later. Because I wasn't expecting to get 2 power boosters so early. So I didn't even analyze any possibilities with that. So 3.1 AT by King LDO. Okay. Seems that's very specific peculiarities. Yeah. Like, there is Chilean, that's a very Chilean thing, by the way. There is this culture of respect for food on Chile. So, for example, and it comes from the older generations, and it kind of permeates onto the newer ones. I feel like every time it's less, but we still have some of it. So, the older generations, there was this tradition that, and I think it's I actually think it's a little bit from dictatorship, not gonna lie. Like from not having a lot of resources. Food was precious during dictatorship. And like, so I feel, this is my theory, that a lot of people got really upset back then if you didn't appreciate the food you always get served. Like if someone gives you a food and you say no, I don't like it, that's really bad because it's so fucking hard to get a dish, you know, on every day. That's my theory. That's my theory. Okay. And that transformed into just a tradition that is like, yeah, like among adults, like more adults than me. I mean, like adults when I was young, and like grannies and grandpas. It was very valued if you always eat everything you was given. You have to eat everything. You wouldn't complain. You have to like as many stuff as you can. And you should never say no to food that someone is given to you. Otherwise, it's kind of an insult. That was the tradition. And I feel like today we don't have that tradition that strong anymore. But you still get people getting bullied all the time for not wanting some specific food, or for saying no, I'd rather not have the food you are giving me. That's still a thing. It's not the same way as a tradition, but it's still kind of a thing in the common sphere, let's call it. At least on my generation, like that has been my entire life since I'm young, and with adults, you know, like people that are adults like me now. So kind of same generation. Okay, how many back kicks? 2 back kicks, LDO. Let's see how that goes. If I can do it. How about just an egg block? Into a stomp. Alright. That's the second awesome on this run. Alright, chat. Another reset point. Big monsters. 2 monsters. In a large room. And then a guy called Johnny comes. But wait, there is a wacky, janky door. With a game over trigger. And that's not all. There's a fucking mad scientist waiting for you after the fight. With clown music. And then hybrids are coming. Hopefully. These hybrid, they call clones. You don't want to know about it. Yeah, and then it's Abyss Jump. I don't know if I'm doing Abyss Jump on my first run. I might just not do it, honestly. Like it's like 20 seconds. I'll take a look at how far I am here before doing it. I know you might say something like you should go for everything and all that, but listen, this is my first comeback run. One, 2, 3, 4. Bam. thinking. Good triangle. The minimap. 5. Why do you need to do this triangle? Is because the monster, the gray monster, gets a massive invincibility window. 6. Every time it gets hit. And this triangle in the minimap allows you it gives you just the perfect distance. Okay, that's 7, that's the end. I need to position myself close to the other monster. That's pretty good. I can take this first one, I think. Okay, that's kind of bad. I don't think I can make this work. Like, maybe a third one? Let's see. It will be pretty lucky. Okay. I've never tried from the opposite side. But let's try it. No. That's fine. What were you saying, video game? We're making the safe strat. Because I couldn't link it. And from here it's very unsafe to take the last hit like this. You suck. You suck. Can't even take the safe strat. Do you see how much time you can lose on this? Really crazy. There you go. That's the safe strat. There's a visual cue where you can put yourself, and it's always you tank the hit, and it's always safe. You never get a game over for it. Poison shot, ion twice, whip back kick. Also a reset point. It's a scary fight. If I finish it, you're gonna say, that? A scary fight? So fast? And like, it looks so easy? Yeah. Just fail one little thing. Get one timing off, and it's over. One guard. Hopefully the next one is not a guard. It was a guard, so it's scary. That's the correct kick. Let's go. We got out of it. Take every risk and not finish almost every run. Will make you a better runner? Well, it depends. Depends what do you mean by a better runner. Because the thing is, you might never get that run. I think that was where I... I'm not doing Ice Jump. Really? But aren't required. Bots are very required. I'm the moderator, so I know. They're very much required. Now don't fight Faircut. Don't be a silly. Go here, where there's nothing. And you can actually progress. Whereas on the Faircut room, you get a robot that you can skip, you can erase, and the door doesn't open anything. It gives you a fucking spinning Roomba of death. That I think it doesn't even have an item, maybe. Or maybe it has, I don't remember. I know the other spinning Roomba has one. A Flame Show SP. Which would be good if it didn't take like a million hits. I could use a spinning room. No, Roomba. A spinning Roomba of death. For private business. You know Roombas? Yeah, you can program them to take your enemies. They're quite scarce these days, yeah. Yeah, since Area 7 fell off, it's really hard to find these Roombas. Yeah, they throw missiles, have flamethrowers, shoot lasers, and of course the spinning, well, the spinning flamethrower, I guess. I could definitely use that. Nice. Actually a thing in Yakuza 7? Fucking Yakuza. Yeah, isn't that like... So Yakuza 7, people call it like that for some reason, because I think it... Was it called like Dragon something? Like Dragon Force? I don't remember. Spirit? Dragon Spirit? Spirit of Force of Dragon? Why do people call it Yakuza 7? Is it because of the 7 on the entry? I think that's the one that is an RPG. Which means Big Boy Nono might never get the Reiki there. RGG tries real hard to get people to go like a dragon. Yakuza like a dragon. Oh, I see. You're not playing that PR shit. But the thing is, it does look like a very different game from the rest. I kind of buy it just because of that, you know? That's the spinning Roomba of death, by the way. That thing you hear was right there. We don't get to see it very much. Not on this. Not with my new strat. The Roomba cheese. That saves like, I don't know, like 15 seconds. Super free, super easy. That's the, and it's a free time save from the old runs. The only Rickies you're not getting are the ones I'm not going for all. Big boy Nono. Cool guy Nono. Nothing. Yeah. Yakuza's Japanese game is like a dragon. Oh. So are you telling me that Yakuza 7 is called like Yakuza? Is that what you're saying? Putty, by the way, the run can die here. The run can literally just die here. On the Abyss Iron Shot. Which I need to get. Takes way too much time. But it can also kill you. Instantly. You survive. You fall from this box, it's over. You need to be the man in the box. If you are the man under the box, you're dead. Being wrister. Essentially, but only in the west. Yeah, in the east it's called like a dragon, like a dragon. Now, why do you shoot that? I don't wanna. I don't wanna fight. I don't wanna fight. I wanna take your door. I don't have time for you. You and your little underlings. We join forces. Freya is good at being inside of boxes. He's the girl in the box. Nice angle. I'm getting better on that. Alright, so Men in Black 8th. Excuse me, girl. I need to see my notes. .1 AT back kick LDL. 2 back kicks. 3.1. Oh, come on. I also forgot the keep doing these little mistakes. LDO. Fuck you, dude. You suck. That shouldn't be a thing. I'm changing my where I split a little bit. So some of these time losses are fake. That plus 20, by the way, might be Abyss jump. there's a big chance I did it on the other run, knowing my past self, my 2018 self. I think she was a little bit more reckless than me. At least on this game. might hit me. Nice. Okay, Fomahout though, I think it was part of the route back then. But Dora wasn't on her first run back to it, I imagine. No, she was. She wasn't. I've only completed one run of this shit. That's why the time is not that great. I have more attempts because a bunch of runs died. But in terms of completed runs, just one. Yeah, that's fair, because I did this run, like, I did it on a stream where I got a bunch of failed normal runs, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let's just do a hard run with normal strats. Can I improvise a little bit? See if I can get under 3 hours. And we did so. But yeah, I was more on point with Hybrid Hammer in general because I was grinding normal. Let's go. Fomahout skip. Again, I don't quite remember if the last run had Fomahout, so that might be a massive time save. I just don't know. And then this missile launcher, such a troll. That pro right there. Such a troll. Wow. That dodge. What the fuck? What's the worst that can happen? An extra fight on Area 9. Right now. You can actually see how it turns around on the ceiling. It's so funny. Because you're not supposed to come back to that room with that enemy there. You got the jump. I don't remember. Okay. Fencing answer. Now Sarge escape. Actually guaranteed, as long as you enter from that side. It looks very scary though, but it is guaranteed. I don't remember if I can go straight. I think I'm like 90% sure, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah, these rooms have some lag. There's just too much loaded at the same time, I feel. On the gauntlet. looking for the line in the middle. That's not quite in the middle. Okay. Get this. I'm right here. Why not? Yeah, some big lag time. Alright, Gastor. Offensive guns or PV? Or barbars? Fuck you. I blame the lag. It's gonna be a grab. No, it's not. Okay, I'm impressed. Three. One back. Two back. Oh, I can't run. I forgot. Three, we can go stomps. Nice. That's really good. Useless item. Sadly. It was a thing. It apparently was a thing. I mean, it wasn't a thing on the other run. The former hot skip. Absolutely. By looking at that. Gare, what are you doing? I would be so happy if you could skip this cutscene. It's one of the few things I don't like about this speedrun. Is how many cutscenes you need to watch at like late game. Like on super late game, you know, last area, you can skip everything. But on area 9, and like the transition between area 8 and 9, you get these long ass cutscenes that you actually need to match. So it sucks. That's fine now. And like they're cool from a story perspective. They're super cool. Now it does also suck that you know you hear the alarm all the way. Yeah, it's super strange. My theory again, I really feel like this is an unfinished game on some parts. Like Konami probably pressured depths of this game at the end. Because you know what we talked about the other day on Migoya 2, one of the last bosses that is kind of unfinished. Area 9 also on some spots feels like that, like a little bit rushed compared to others. Even though, if you take out those cutscenes, those unskippable cutscenes, I feel like Area 9 it's really cool. I really like it. Yeah, I would just turbo out of this. Like, I won't do it. I don't do it because I don't really need a turbo on this speedrun. But like, you know, like turbo and you don't even hold it down with your finger. Like you hold it down with something else, like a rubber band. When they were adding the skip for cutscenes, I'm not entirely sure, because the thing is, I don't think they actually add skips for cutscenes, but instead, like cutscenes that have skips are made differently. Go speedrun another game, yeah. Like I guess probably speedrun Eternal Darkness 80% during this cutscene. Because there is like a list of cutscenes that are skippable, and they work differently. They load different things. For example, when you use a cheat code to have a different character, like for example, you are the president or something like that, or Jagged Johnny, you actually don't see that costume during those skippable cutscenes because they are loaded differently than things like this. People run Silent Hill Homecoming during the unskippable cutscenes of Silent Hill Downpour. Wasn't that on a GDQ not too long ago or not? I cannot remember that. Or maybe I just saw it on Reddit. Cave Story 3 Emberson runs during the cutscene of OT Glitchless. Goodbye, Anna. You will be remembered. This run is on you. It's been submitted to SGDQ. The show must go on, Johnny. But just until this elevator. Because what happens after this? Another cutscene. With text and unskippable. I forgot to do the swag. Oh, I forgot it. Well, whatever. I'll do it on the next run. The swag to get Invisible Johnny on this cutscene. She's very much not fine. No swag reset. Yeah, I forgot because it's so new. It's a new thing. Beersec discovered. And I don't even know if they know they discovered it. Because I saw it when I verified the run. But I haven't been able to be on any of their streams to like tell them that they discover a swag strat, like a useless glitch. This was a one and done? I'll think about it. Thing is, I kinda wanna get at least one run with one ring eraser. This one didn't have any. That's kind of a 3-minute. And then, but I'll see how I feel after this run. This, by the way, can still die. But yeah. I need to see how I feel after the first finish run. If I'll do more. Because then we'll switch to either research for the TIS or ultimate. Ultimate any percent. Yeah, like I feel like I also should get at least one run with Abyss Jump too. Like I need to give the example, you know, to newer generations. And this is not that run. Alright, 30%. Or 70% of getting it, rather. Let's go, we got the 70. That fishman, Savarai, has one of the biggest fucking triggers in the game. Along with one of the first modifiers, one of the horses on Area 3. Just insanely big triggers. And one of the few fights that is just not guaranteed to get the skip. Again, about a 70% chance to get it. From that side. If you do it from any other side of the door, it's much lower. That's the maximum you can get, you know, from that side, like about 70%. Last time I did a statistic. Maybe it could be a little bit more, honestly. But I don't quite know. Like, again, last time I did the analysis, about 70%. Like, almost 1 out of 3 runs were dying there. Not necessarily dying, but you're spending like a ring eraser there that otherwise you were gonna spend on Tech Mine, which is the next fight. Because Tech Mine normally is a slower fight, because it's a more tanky hybrid, and it guards a lot and a lot of that. But you can get an advantage on Tech Mine. And that's the only reason why you're better off spending the ring eraser on Savarai, if you get a Savarai fight. So this is Tech Mine, by the way. The ship. Now Anna's not fine. Yeah. Just keeps getting worse and worse. Tech 9? What do you mean Tech 9? Oh, no, Tech Mine. Tech Mine. Like that same thing, but replace the 9 with a mine that explodes. Tech Mine. Back kick times 4. Stomp times 2. 1. We might hit the wall. 3. Okay. That's not what I want. I'll go for it. Okay, lucky. There's actually no useful item I can get here. No, actually, I could get a... Tech 9 is a trapper. I mean a rapper? Oh, I see. booty. Get the fridge. Almost. Yeah, the only good item I could get there, if I don't have an extra power booster, is a power booster. And if I already have one, like on this run, it could be a ring eraser for this fight. Actually saves a tiny bit of time. Not a whole lot, but some bit. And here, no useful item. Every item is bullshit. Because it's the last fight. And I already have a power booster. Might be a trapper too. Can be a trapper if you want. And just send people to the friend dimension. I guess an offense enhancer is also useful. Yeah, actually, because then I can skip this fridge. So never mind. There is one more little bit useful item. Just a little bit. Another cutscene that should be skippable. This one is not that long, at least. It's a little bit more dynamic too. But just a tiny bit. You'll call that now? Yeah. I mean that's what friends do. We pour our weird nomenclatures into others. And our weird noises. That's what friendship is about, I think. And weird jokes too. Alright, Jerry. I got enough of you. Let's fight. Let's do it. 4 power bars, AT, 3 back kicks, and a stomp, or 4 bar kicks if something goes wrong. Offensive answer. Come on, snapback. And now we're gonna bully this guy. So we have a power booster, so we can grab him. He won't get power bars, but we will. One. Two. Three. Stomp. Stomp is faster. Semi-guarantee with power booster. Not guaranteed. You have 1 frame there to do something? That's interesting. You might want to take a look at that later. Not that guaranteed without the power booster. Get wrecked, Jerry. Yes. So here, when the door closes. Alex. 1, 2. FSP. Ions. Ions. Wake back kick. Balancing cancer, animation cancel, 6 back kicks, 4.5. We only try a couple. That's really good. A little bit slow. ISP ions twice. And then the lag gun. That's the lag gun. One of the few fights where it actually matters to match at the end. Like the last fights, the last section of fights kind of matters. Every time the enemy doesn't disappear, it matters a lot. Like here, for instance, too. You see, all these cutscenes are skippable with start. It's amazing for a speedrun perspective.
Come on.
Okay, and now everything else.
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot some hurricanes to this guy. He's gonna have a windy day. I'm getting closer to his center of mass, so shots take less. My menu is awful today. Lag gun, and then we're gonna put this guy into fire. He's already frozen, but we're gonna put him into fire too. So why not? And that's the end, folks. One more cutscene to skip. And then first frame of that. Lost some time because of a bad menu, most likely, and some bad master was bad.
Where to?
Jerry and
Washington D.C.
well, Jerry's
Well,
from the
that's
previous
pretty far
part.
to go, ain't it?
Oh,
I'm in a hurry.
first of all,
This way's faster than getting on a plane.
Leave it to me, man. But today's Christmas Eve. It ain't Halloween, you know.
I guess I do need to make a stop at a clothing store along the way.
I thought you were in a hurry.
all right. Yeah, Alex was
We
pretty
interrupt
good.
this broadcast for breaking news. An astounding event
GGs.
has just taken place in New York City where President Weller was scheduled to address the nation tonight. The president was on the stage when he was attacked by a man, but it turned out that the assailant was, strangely enough, none other than President Weller himself?
Yeah, we need to do that. Alright, so this is 38th. Could be a 40, could be a 240 or a 241. A 39 would be like really hope for too much. So make your bets, chat. The bet like the range of bets is 239, 240, 241, and 242. My guess is 241. Although it's a low 38, so 240 is also a good guess. But I'm gonna guess 241. $243? Jesus. Literally impossible. Revolutionary optimist. Look at that. Any bets for 239? It is possible. You know, lag is a weird beast on this game. And being a lower 39, I mean 38, RTA can technically be a 39, but it's really hard. Time to unleash the trappers. You know what? Sure, I'll take the 239. All right. Okay, so Nono 240, Amber 239. I got the 241. Yeah, no, it's good to be back. I miss the fear of this run, because it's so scary. Like I wasn't like at the end of Vikings. It's a different kind of fear on this game. It's more of a like a psychological thriller, whereas Viking is more of a like the game is beating you up and your hands cannot hold it anymore, you know? Whereas here my hands are fine, but my brain is like, please, just don't mess up the last bosses. Please don't die here. Please don't make a guard on this scenario. It's nice to have a run that ends on a good cutscene, yeah. Fucking thing doing noises. Does anyone have good recommendations for like speedrun bottles? Like we need a you know, a company to actually take on the speedrun market and like just brand a speedrun bottle, you know, like proof to cats, easy and fast to open, and then gets a lot of, you know, a lot of water. Just feel like last during my runs. Yeah, I would do that. You know, at some point I have a mug that I actually really like. I still have it, but I had it on the stream, and it was very cool because I would, you know, drink from the mug, and like because it has a diarrhea image, and the diarrhea image was in the direction of the camera because I'm a lefty, and most mugs with designs are made for righties. But because I'm a lefty, it was on the other side, so the camera should look it. And I was doing that a little bit until Freya decided to get like super in my life during streams, and now it's impossible. Like I need to have this shit closed most of the time. Otherwise, it's one more emotional responsibility in my brain while running. Like I need to constantly pay attention. Is Freya gonna come up and jump and maybe drop the water? But if it's close, it doesn't matter. The problem is this takes too much to open, and it makes the funny noise. Sometimes annoying noise if I do it too close to the mic. Or just decides to like sound louder. Holy shit! Amber got it! I told ya, it was possible because it's a low 38th. So like in-game time probably was like 39/58 or something. Like absolutely. It's like a super late 39. Should have been more optimistic. There you go. Oh, this is good. I kinda don't wanna beat this. Like this is pretty good. For hard. We'll think about it. Like, maybe I just want to go into Ultimate immediately. Let's see, where are my save files? Guess I can do it here. Yeah. Because I thought it would be funny. Look at that. You got new costumes. Try Ultimate mode next. Alright.
Come on.
Come on.